Hello all, welcome to this video. Today we are looking at an interesting and mysterious story titled The Blue Bouquet by Octavia Paz. He is a well-known Mexican writer and poet. He is famous for writing about deep topics like life, identity and human experience. His most of stories often mix in reality and strange dreamlike moments, making us both thought-provoking and very memorable one. So the Blue Bouquet is a one such story. It's story but filled with suspense, beauty and a touch of fear. So these are the outline of our story. Now let's get into the story together. Yes. It was a really hot night. The narrator was staying in a small, stuffy hotel room and to wake up covered with sweat. It was so hot that he could not sleep. He thought, I need some fresh air, so he decided to go out for a walk. Before leaving, he got dressed very carefully and he didn't want any bugs and insects into his clothes. When he went to the downstairs, he saw the hotel keeper sitting near the door. The man had only one eye and warned him that it's not safe outside, there are no street lights. But the narrator didn't listen him. He wanted to explore, so he stepped out into the dark streets. At first, it was a calm and peaceful night. The moonlight was soft, the stars were twinkling, and he could hear crickets chirping. The sound of leaves rustling in the breeze made it all feel magical. The narrator felt free and very safe. He thought, wow, nature is so amazing and I'm just a small part of this big universe. But then things are changed. He started feeling like someone was following him. His heart began to race and fear took over. He tried to run, but he could not move. Suddenly, he heard the voice behind him, sharp and cold. Don't move, or you're dead. A knife pressed against his back. The narrator froze in fear. The man behind him didn't want any money. Instead of that, he said something very shocking. Yes, here it is. I need your blue eyes. I want to make a bouquet of blue eyes for my beloved one. The narrator was terrified. He said, my eyes aren't blue, but the man didn't believe him. The stranger was short and thin, but he was determined. He made the narrator light a match so he could check his eyes. The narrator lit match after match, and the man stared closely at his eyes each time. Finally, after a few tries, a man tired and said, yes, they are not blue. Without saying anything else, the stranger disappeared into the darkness. The narrator stood there, shaking with fear. Then he ran back to the hotel as fast as he could. The streets were silent and his footsteps echoed very loudly. When he reached the hotel, that one-eyed keeper was still sitting there, but the narrator didn't say even a single word. He rushed into his room, locked the door suddenly, and stayed awake all night, too scared to sleep. The next morning, he packed up everything and left the town as soon as possible. He didn't want to stay in such a strange and frightening place ever again, and he never wanted to return to that strange and mysterious place. This story is about fear and survival. The narrator faces a strange and a scary moment with a stranger, but luckily he escapes very safely. So there is a lot of mystery here. The man's weird demand for blue eyes and the quiet, lonely town make everything feel strange and unpredictable. So the peaceful night turns dangerous in a second. So these all things remind us that life is full of surprises and we must stay strong to face it. So, life can be unpredictable, but in this moment, these are things teach us how to face the challenges. So, we need to stay strong and to face the problems and face the challenges, whatever it is. So, hope you all enjoyed this mysterious story. Thanks for watching.